Hello everybody, welcome to another video. Today we are taking the Duster into the service because we have to replace a very important part, the drive shaft. I'm not sure what is the right term for this part that will be changed in the next minutes. It's the part that is delivering the power from the transfer box to the wheel. If it's not called the drive shaft, well, I am apologizing for making a mistake. So 1 year ago I installed the shock absorbers that have some lift plus 3.5 centimeters, and at that time the car had around 4 centimeters lift. Meanwhile, I did some pretty heavy off-roading with my Duster last winter, some off-roading this summer, and the off-road drive alongside the Toyota Land Cruiser 150. That was the most extreme I made this year so far. And I think that was the moment when the drive shaft had a massive force, or it was forced too much. And after the last off-road drive, which was rather easy, I noticed a strange sound that was coming from the right side of the car, front right side, even on the road. I did notice the sound immediately after I installed the lift kit, even with the lowering of the engine, but this sound is made by the car even on the tarmac. It's most likely to be the drive shaft, so we're going to replace it in this video. Stay tuned to see how the old drive shaft looks like compared to the new one, and at the end of the video I will tell you how much was the whole operation, part and labor included. Let's roll. We've changed the drive shaft. It is a very simple process, the replacement on a Dacia Duster. Only have to unscrew the two bolts at the base of the shock absorber. After that, you just have to remove the cables and the pipelines, or the pipes for the brakes, and with some attention you are able to remove the drive shaft first from the wheel side, and then from the transfer box side. Overall it took about half an hour from start to finish, and the labor was around 15 euros. On the other hand, the price for the drive shaft was 700 lei, or around 70 euros. what do you think about these prices? Of course, the replacement was made at a friend's garage. I didn't go to the dealership service. First of all, I didn't have time, and it was much simpler and of course cheaper. This is how the old driveshaft looks like in comparison with the new one. Of course, at the first look we cannot see any differences, which is why I'm going to dismantle the driveshaft and I'm going to show you how it really looks on the inside, because I'm also curious about its construction. So this is how the driveshaft looks like. This is the part that goes on to the wheel. I don't see any damage inside. I don't feel like there is a problem, but when the driveshaft was in tension, there were some loud noises I didn't like. If you have the same problem, you can only change this part, the planetary gear's head, and this way the repair would be a lot cheaper. I didn't choose this way because I use the Duster really hard in off-road. I didn't want to have this stress of thinking I haven't made the right decision with the repair and only resolve half of the problem. Anyways, even if the planetary gear or the driveshaft looks okay at the first sight, it did make some serious noises, and this is the reason I've changed it. My advice to you is, if you heavily use the Duster in off-roading, change the whole part, not just this side. And even if the cost is much higher, I think it's the right decision. So this is my video for today. Thank you for watching, thank you for supporting me, and until next time, drive safe.